An outgoing president incited an uprising against his democratically elected opponent, causing bloodshed. You would think this was some country in the Middle East or Africa, where Washington preached free and fair elections or intervened militarily to install a democracy. But this is the United States, a sore loser, who lost to his challenger by 7 million votes and some 70 electoral college votes, and who lost most lawsuits defying these results, instigated a mob who looted and attacked Capitol Hill to stop the final vote count to certify Biden's win. And where were the Trumps during these protests? Yeah, as the chaos unfolded, the Trump family were cheering the protesters and celebrating Eric Trump's birthday.
Hey guys, wish Eric a happy birthday. He's an old, broken down man.
Who himself also tweeted, "Never thought I would have 150,000 people sing me happy birthday on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. Yeah, Eric, what a birthday to remember. A day that got so much attention from the rest of the world. Who's the Banana Republic now? Asked Kenya's national newspaper Daily Nation the next day. Banana Republic, in case you don't know, has been a term used by the US to describe fragile democracies around the world. The exact same question was asked by Colombia's national paper Publimetro. We exported so much democracy that we do not have any left, commented Palestinian-American scholar Youssef Manier. But seriously, those who believe in the superiority of US-style democracy should now think twice. Yes, it has a lot to do with Trump, but the social and the economic division that fueled these violent right-wing nationalists started before Trump. And the damage done to America's democratic institutions like the press and the judiciary may outlast Trump's presidency. And through it all, we saw Washington's double standards once again. US officials from both the left and right condemned the Capitol Hill rioters, with Joe Biden even calling them domestic terrorists. Nancy Pelosi had this to say.
Today, a shameful assault was made on our democracy.
But during the violence in Hong Kong, during which rioters raided and vandalized the legislature, set metro stations on fire and threw petrol bombs at police, even stabbing one of them in the neck, US officials called them pro-democracy activists. About these protests, Nancy Pelosi said this.
It's a beautiful sight to behold, and I commend the courage of the people there for speaking out.
Of course, one group is domestic terrorists and the other pro-democracy activists. We've seen this before, haven't we? Islamists who attack the US and its allies have been called terrorists, whereas extremists killing innocents in China were repressed ethnic minorities. There could only be Russian interference in US elections because when Washington fomented a coup in Ukraine in 2014, it was supporting democracy. Kings and emirs in the Persian Gulf were Washington's friends and allies, and elected leaders in Syria and Zimbabwe were dictators, and their elections, of course, rigged. Now back to the Capitol Hill riots. You know what I was thinking when I saw those images? Trump's inaugural speech 4 years ago, because I was there. I was a Washington-based correspondent back then, and I can tell you, I had much better memories of America before that day.
The Bible tells us how good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. We must speak our minds openly, debate our disagreements honestly, but always pursue solidarity.